Beautiful World is going to be an amazing, amazing album. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, you have no idea. Hello everybody, I'm sorry for the brief hiatus. I got some weird illness or virus that nobody really knows what it is, and I'm still trying to get over it. I really don't often get sick, well, really sick. Sometimes I get, sick for maybe a couple days, but I've never been sick this long. The problem is that it came at like the worst time ever, so there is like so much Arashi to talk about. But first, I have some really, really exciting news. You guys, I am a fan club member! Oh my god, a fan club member! Those of you who were at the fan chat last week, I actually got this in the mail like while we were talking, so I got to like open it with everybody and it was really, really fun. But this is super exciting. I mean, really, I got it through a friend in Japan finally, and so now I can say that I have my own membership. This is really exciting. If you guys are interested, this is what it looks like what the little thing that you get in the mail. It's like this envelope and it'll have the address and stuff, and this little design down here actually used to be what the fan club card used to look like. It was like all yellow, and then it had like, I don't remember what exactly the colors were, but the background was yellow and I think like the words were orangish, and then this was like a red, but I could be wrong. But anyway, so then you get this, you get your card obviously, and then you get obviously the fan club issue that they put out. I think it's a quarterly thing. And then this is the rules and regulations information packet, which has tons and tons of Japanese in it. So that's fun. Anyways, that's what you get when you sign up for a membership. Okay, so now for news. The biggest two news information that I have is that the Scene DVD has been released today in Japan. I was going to talk about the DVD covers, which were released like 2 weeks ago when they were revealed, but yeah, that didn't happen obviously, but the covers are out obviously since the DVD is out. They're basically like the Kokuritsu DVD cover, except like white. And I think it's like it's really fitting and cute. I'm really excited to get mine. And the second big huge news is the track list for Beautiful World has been released. Yeah! I'm so excited. Okay, the track list goes as follows. 1 is called Rock This and it has Sakura. 2 is Mada Minu Sekai. 3 will be Love Rainbow. 4, Always. 5 is Matsujun's solo called Shake It, which I don't know, I'm really excited for that. 6 is called Niji no Kakera, No Rain, No Rainbow, which kind of roughly translates to Pieces of the Rainbow. Number 7 is Dear Snow. 8 is called Hung Up On, and it is Ono solo, and it actually has Sakura in it. The rap was written by Sho, and people were wondering if Ono would rap or Sho would rap, and there's actually kind of like a short preview that Ono did on his radio show. And it has Sho rapping in it, but who knows, maybe Ono will rap too, I don't know. Number 9 is called Joy, and that also has Sakura. Number 10 is called Doko ni Demo Aru Uta, which is Nino's solo, and that can very roughly be translated into an ordinary song. Number 11 is Negai, which means wish. 12 will be Lotus. 13 is Aiba's solo called Janakute, which means that's not it. 14 is Morning Light. 15 is To Be Free. 16 is called Konomama Moto, which is Sho's solo, which will have Sakura in it. And for some reason, I don't know, Konomama Moto just sounds like a show solo to me. Number 17 is Hatenai Sora, and 18 is called Tokumade, which can roughly be translated into Until the Distance. Now, the exciting thing is that the full song of Madaminu Sekai e is out, because we now have a music video for it! Which, by the way, can I just flail about this for a second, please? I love the new music video. It totally reminds me of an old Arashi PV, except updated, if that makes any sense. But it's like, it's got this really like weird old Arashi PV feel to it, and yet it's got like a new feeling to it too. So, I don't know. I don't even know why, but I love Aiba's hair in like the colorful section. And his like pink striped t-shirt. I hate that I love Ono's 90s American hairstyle. That is, it's like all flippy and like, I don't even know. And I mostly just hate Nino's pants in that part. But, oh my god, it's just, I love it so much. I really do. Speaking of the new DVD and tour, usually around the time that they do a tour and an album, they get kind of like a renewal hairstyle, all of them, and Juna's show have really done that. Jun has quite a new hairstyle, but I love it. I think it makes him look really young and yet mature at the same time, so that's really good. And Sho got like this weird like side shave thing. I don't really know how to describe it, but I really don't know what to think of it. Maybe because Sho never has really gone out of like the boundaries of his hair. He never really does anything crazy with it. And now he has, I guess, but I don't think I like it. And speaking of Sho and silly hair, the Kami-sama no Karute, Sho's new movie, has an official Twitter and Facebook page that you can follow if you're interested. I will have a link in the Sparkle box for you to check that out if you would like. And speaking of Twitter, let's see how long I can string these together. There was an article in a fairly well-known online Japanese news site that did a story on an Arashi fan group in Peru that is doing donations for the earthquake in Japan. The Twitter of the producer of VS Arashi linked to this article and was very impressed and I guess happy that there's so many Arashi fans around the world. Later, he also mentioned that Arashi themselves did see that article as well, and they had said that they're really moved and appreciate that there's so many people supporting them in countries where their CDs aren't even being sold. So that is so cool, so cool. And speaking of VS Arashi, there was a poll on Goo, where they do lots of like random polls and rankings about celebrities and such. And they recently did one where they asked which was the best currently airing Johnny's Entertainment TV program. Okay, first of all 3 of Arashi's shows made it on the list. And they made it in at 1st, 2nd, and 4th place. Number 4 was VS Arashi, number 2 was Shiagare, and then number 1 was Himitsu no Arashi-chan. So that was very cool. And speaking of Aiba? No. Well, anyways, I'm talking about Aiba now. He is going to narrate a children's show on NHK. Well, okay, the first episode already came out already, but it aired on June 4th, and there will be one show monthly. The show is called 21人の輪 Shinsai no naka no 6年生と先生の記録. Basically, it's going to follow 6th graders who live in Fukushima who were affected by the earthquake until next March when they graduate. Aiba has stated that he hopes that he can remove the anxiety in children's hearts as well as their hopes for the future. So, go Aiba. This week's top question comes from username 3104haha, who asked, if you could be born again into any of the Arashi members, who would it be? Well, when I saw this question, the immediate answer that came to my head was Ono, because he doesn't seem to have a care in the world. And if he does, he seems that he can quickly, just get rid of it because, well, he just doesn't seem to care much or care enough to let it bother him. Also, I would like to know what exactly is going on in that man's brain because, wow. But then I thought, Nino would be fun just to know what he's thinking, but I don't know if I'd really want to be him. And then I realized that I might like to be Aiba because he just makes everything so fun and exciting, and I'd love to, you know, be able to do that. But I think I'm gonna go with Ono. He's so mysterious sometimes with what's going on in his mind, and he seems like somebody, like a person that I could get used to, like, well, being, I guess. So I pick Ono. Who would you pick? Let me know in a comment or video response below. Phew! Okay, I got through everything! Woo! And I seriously cannot wait for the new album! Ah! The Twitter of the producer of VS Arashi. Ow.